In this video, I'm going to be reviewing and demoing the brand new Power Morpher from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Re-Ignition, the whole new line from Playmates that make a collab deal with Hasbro. New set of toys, even though it's still Mighty Morphin, so basically going back from 93 to now 2025. So I guess in a weird way, they're kind of bringing back Power Rangers after a 2-year hiatus of not doing anything at all. So I think it's cool. They're bringing it back. Hopefully they bring back all the toys, action figures, and so on and so forth. So we originally started as a pre-order, which now can be sold at Walmart stores currently in the United States. Even though they might be kind of sold out for a bit because collectors are still going for it, is basically be the Morpher. The standard Morpher for Mighty Morphin, along with all 5 coins. Pretty cool is that the Morpher has these little pegs that kind of basically identify which coin is which, since it seems a little bit easier in this one because you have the previous ones that just kind of like a one sound kind of thing for all the coins, kind of like a default. And then you got the Lightning Collection one that actually has these little pins that kind of like you roll over it, to kind of like signature sounds, or basically try to signify certain coins. And then the other one, the movie for Morpher from 2017, the reboot, that basically was still default. So it's cool with these, with Playmates, they make it more easier to actually give a better identity of which coin is which when inserted. So, on top of that, they're pretty cool looking, nice designs and everything, even though they're like very paper thin. And the crazy thing is, they all have these little notches for the coins itself, which I'll explain a little bit. So it's pretty much cool about that in general. And then it's even got on-off switch, which is really good, saves battery and stuff. So usual kind of thing for on, off, and demo. So we switch it on, and then we get some random sounds.
It's morphin' time! Saber-tooth tiger! Triceratops! We need dinosaur power! Now! Tyrannosaurus! Mastodon! Pterodactyl! Let's take them down!
So it's pretty cool. So now with the insert, oops, wrong button. Compared to most morphers, Morpher here, the button's always on the left or right side to actually open it up. But in this case, it's the left button that's to open it up instead of the side button. Left button is to open it up, right button is for sounds. So basically, put it down, and then
it's morphin' time!
Nice little spring action. So from here, whether it's either inserted into the Morpher itself closed or open, it'll have a little default sound for all the coins. So take the coin, certain pegs for certain signature sounds, or basically the right different kind of coins. So a good way to actually identify who's who by the peg combinations. And go from here.
We need dinosaur power! Now! Tyrannosaurus! We need dinosaur power! Tyrannosaurus! Hi-ya! It's morphin' time! We need dinosaur power! Now!
And the one thing that I've seen from a lot of reviews about this Morpher that people probably forget is how to take the power coins off. And a lot of them kind of forget, but I learned by analyzing it what actually makes it go off easy. So if you see these little notches on the power coins, it's textured on this side and the inside is flat. People trying to like put it inwards or push it down kind of thing for the power coin come out, but actually you take this one spot and you pull it outwards instead of inwards, and out comes the power coin, just like that. So for a lot of people that review the Morphers, if anybody's watching this video, that's how you take out the power coins. It's much easier just doing it that way. And I'm not sure if the instructions tell you, but I found out because I'm very over analytical about a lot of things. So put it back in.
We need dinosaur power now! Tyrannosaurus!
And then from here, just pull it outwards. Just like that. So now let's try all 4 other coins. So for Billy, or the Blue Ranger.
I'm here and ready. Triceratops! Dinosaur power! Triceratops! Yeah! I'm here and ready.
The next one with Zach, the Mastodon Black Ranger.
Zach here. I'm ready to rock. Mastodon! It's morphin' time. Mastodon! Yeah! Let's take him down. It's morphin' time.
Now for Trini, Yellow Saber-Tooth Tiger Ranger.
Trini here. Let's do it. Saber-tooth tiger. We need dinosaur power now. Saber-tooth tiger. Yeah. Let's blast them. We need dinosaur power now.
And finally, the pink Pterodactyl Pink Ranger.
Kimberly on. Let's get these monsters. Pterodactyl. Dinosaur power. Pterodactyl. Yeah. Time to beat these beasts. Dinosaur power.
Pretty cool for the morpher. Like the pegs idea, so that way I can identify which coin is which, because the back of each coin has 1 or 2 posts, different spots, so it's easy to read who's who. And just for a little bonus, because I found out who's who from other videos, there's going to be 2 other power coins coming up later on, because I found out through these 3, there's actually only 7 combinations. So I found out from other videos, or tinkering with it too, how it sounds like for the Dragon Zord and for the Tiger Zord. So I think the first peg by itself on the left side is Dragon Zord.
Dragon Zord! It's morphin' time! Dragon Zord! Yeah! It's morphin' time!
And then the Tiger Zord is the first 2 pegs, basically the first one and the middle one together to do the Tiger Zord.
Let's get him! Tiger Zord! It's morphin' time! Tiger Zord! Yeah! Let's get him! It's morphin' time!
So when wave 2 and 3 toys come out from the Mighty Morphin line from Playmates, comes out later on, hopefully get those 2 power coins, because most have already seen the Dragon Zord power coin with the Dragon Dagger. That's going to be wave 2 coming late this year or early next year. So I can't wait to get that one. That'll be added to the list. And then maybe later on, we'll get the Tiger Zord version with probably Saba as a toy to collect along with the rest, since Dragon Zord comes with the Dragon Dagger, so maybe Saba will come with the Tiger Zord power coin. So hopefully to check out for that. Another thing that I'm noticing is that this morpher has a belt clip. It's cool to put on your pants to kind of like have it on display kind of thing. Only problem is when you put the lever down, to try to put your fingers through, your middle finger will kind of get jammed up in this spot, and basically it won't be able to look right to kind of like do the morpher with only just kind of like that for your hands. I'm like holding the grip very easily, like how the rest of the morpher is. So, and I checked, and I thought it looks like it was molded plastic of 2 pieces. Turns out it's not. What I found out is that there's actually a way to take this off to actually give it to a regular kind of morpher feeling, so it has this kind of gone in a way. So do the oops. So I'm gonna do that real quick and show you exactly how it looks with the handle off to look like a true morpher. And voila, it is gone. So when you take apart the internals from the 4 screws on all 4 sides, don't mind this screw because it's for the battery compartment. You take all those 4 screws out and you get to the internals. The belt clip is held by 2 screws in these slots. So basically, you take out the screws to hold this piece together, take it out, and then put it back together. And now you have a plain back feeling. So when you actually pull it down to do the morphing sequence, you don't have your hand choked up or have basically when the fingers kind of like bend downwards, it's gotta go in place. Now you can actually do it naturally to have more of a functional kind of feeling, basically like the previous morphers from the past. So, quite literally.
It's morpher time!
So, do that, in order to take out the belt clip part of it. Now it's flat and it feels more like a standard morpher, just like all the rest. So, probably one of the things to talk about before ending this review, before making the demo of like the morpher sequence of all 5 power coins, is the slot for the battery compartment. Usual morphers of any kind, whether it's either for Mighty Morphin or above, always takes either AA or AAA batteries. However, in this case, this morpher takes the same inspiration from the first morpher of Mighty Morphin back in '93, where the battery power is what they call LR44 batteries. Essentially, it's kind of like a flat, it looks like a tiny silver hockey puck. But the LR44 kind of batteries are the kinds that power up a lot of toys of certain kinds, most notably for Kamen Rider toys. A lot of toys, little stuff, big stuff, use LR44 batteries, typically either 2 or 3. So, if you get this kind of morpher and you need batteries because it's dried out, doesn't work anymore, you can get LR44 batteries, and this one takes about 3 of them. So, remember that when you need to get new batteries for this toy, if you've had it for a long time, or if you accidentally had it on the on switch for a long time and the batteries drain out, you'll know what kind of batteries to go for. And LR44 batteries are a little tricky to kind of get in stores because they're not as popular, it's not as well known to kind of buy for a certain kind of toys. So your best bet is kind of like for like Amazon, for cheap deals kind of stuff, or any kind of store that has specific batteries. They mainly sell kind of stuff like electronics, whatnot. But Amazon in general probably have your best bet because they sell those kind of batteries in bulk, and you have to worry about paying that much. So it's a much cheaper kind of bet to kind of maintain the power of this morpher. So that's it for the overall review of the morpher. Not bad, honestly. Different kind of functions, kind of go the whole way. Obviously, the battery placement to open up the morpher is different compared to all the other ones, since instead of right here, it's right here for the left button, while the right button does all the sounds. So main difference. But other than that, it has like a very cartoony kind of look. But then again, the Playmates version is for kids because the box says it's for ages 4 and up. So you pretty much have that kind of aspect. So, but also for a collector standpoint, this is pretty cool, especially now since there's 5 different versions of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Morpher from '93, the original, 2013 Legacy version, 2017 the reboot version. Most people don't like that, but I think it's cool. 2020 Lightning Collection version, and now 2025 Playmates version from Re-Ignition. So, not bad for the collection. And this will be one of many videos I'm going to record. So, after this, I'm going to make a demo of each of the 5 power coins. I can't speak. And the morphing sequence in a way that kind of like works with how it's timed perfectly with placing the coin into the morpher, and then try to do the same kind of sequence with the voice on command. So they kind of like create a routine instead of using this button, using this button. So that's what I mean. So, but also because if you can find it at Walmart stores, cool. If not, I ordered from Angel Grove Toys and Collectibles, where basically it's like a toy store that's based off Australia. That's where I pre-ordered from. If you don't want to go through the hassle of getting disappointed many times in Walmart, order from them, unless other websites have stock of those as well. But that's where I got them from. So if you want to order Angel Grove Toys and Collectibles from Australia, if you want to chance it, try any local Walmart. So best of luck to that one. So thanks for watching this review. Now I'm going to make the demo of all 5 power coins, and I'll see you in the next one.
We need dinosaur power now! Tyrannosaurus! I'm here and ready. Triceratops! Zach here. I'm ready to rock. Pass it on!